So the Health, Education and Counseling Institute, Hecoin, offers a number of training courses, and we will be telling you about some of those this morning in addition to what has been happening there. And we have this morning the Vice President of Administration, Finance and International Marketing. We talk about Colin Jarrett. Colin, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Morning, Ron.
Hecoin, not much is known of this institution. In fact, you would be far stretched, if you will, if you may find a handful of Jamaicans who will readily recognize or can tell you much about this institution. Why so?
Well, we have been around for 25 years, and we have been providing quality education for people. So within recent times, I think our marketing has improved, and so we have 9 campuses island-wide.
Yes.
So I really don't know how can somebody say that they really have not heard about Health, Education and Counseling Institute.
What basically is the focus of this institution? Is it a health-based?
It's health-based. My mother is the president, and she's a registered nurse. My father is a counseling psychologist. He's the president. He's the chairman, and I'm the vice president. So my mother started this institution really to take proper care of the elderly. And so that's the core of Hecoin, health-based.
So how has it been going? Tell me.
Excellent.
Are you happy with, the progress, the success?
I am very happy with what is happening. And just very recently, 5 weeks ago, we received the intellectual property rights for 4 programs: healthcare assistant, practical nursing, phlebotomy, and pharmacy technician. And the City and Guilds has accepted our application and will be looking at accreditation, which what this means is that we have the worldwide license for these programs. Hecoin will be the only institution in the world, look like you don't hear me, in the world to offer these 4 programs.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm very amazing.
How do persons qualify to attend this obviously august institution? How do they qualify?
You don't have to have CXCs for some of the courses, while others would require 2 and 3, like for pharmacy technician, it requires chemistry, English and math. But by and large, our programs really don't require CSEC subjects, just to be between 17 and 55. So our skilled worker program, for example, for Canada, where many of our skilled workers can move through immigration to Canada, they don't need subjects. They just need 4 or 5 years experience working with a registered business between 23 and 55, and they can go on work permit, which can
so
be
there's a large
residence.
concentration to on vacation, eh?
Yes.
Where is it that you train some of them, it's equipping them with certain skills?
Yes.
And
so we do skills training, for example, housekeeping, food and beverage, and customer service. And
so
can lead.
So it appeals to the average Jamaican, to anybody?
Yes, yes, to anybody.
And what are the ages you say again?
Well, from most of the core programs are 17 to 55, but for the foreign programs are usually the 17 to 55 with the 17 to 45, 18 to 45 with the US program, and 23 to 55 for the Canadian program.
23 to 55.
Yes, I think you still have some way. You still have a few years.
Another 18 years.
Not a problem.
37, 18 years. Good.
Right, not a problem. And we have 2 licensed overseas employment agencies that are associated with Hecoin. So we do the training, hand over the students to the LOEA, and they process them for overseas employment.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. So,
and in terms of the fees, how does...
The fees, for example, immigration fees for Canada can be quite high. You're talking about 400,000 or 500,000. For the US, for the total fees, you're talking about 200,000. For Canada, it can take 9 months, as long as a year. For US, it can take 3 months.
Good work. Wonderful. And we wish Hecoin continues the wonderful work that it has been doing so far. Where can we find Hecoin again? And
9 campuses island-wide. And I'm sure you won't allow me to give all 9 numbers. So I'll just tell you: Kingston, Spanish Town, Old Harbour, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, Mandeville, Savannah, Lamar, Rosen, and Port Antonio. Our head office, the number, Spanish Town, 602-6256 or 782-7509. And we have the best website in the world, next to CVM. Next to CVM.
You are a good man.
www.hecoin.com.
All right.
No problem.
Colin Jarrett, Vice President at Hecoin. Thanks much, sir, and we wish you all the best with the institution. All right, when we come back, we will have some kind of competition up in here. Team yours truly against Team the Lady. Yeah, sweet is something them call that. Patria K, when we come back, and we'll be talking about the National Junior Table Tennis Tournament that's coming up in Puerto Rico. That and more straight ahead.